I wrote that I was pregnant at 34 weeks, and I've gone to live with Aswani.
Yeah, you can call him.
And what else did I say? Oh, I know you're going to call me. So
hello guys, welcome back to epicaswani. It's been a while since ni post kitu kwa platform. The last couple of months, I think from December last year, nimekuwa nikipost about academic writing, and appreciate the response. Many people wamekuwa wakisaidika. Many people have called me saying that the videos are awesome, and I really appreciate. But today I'm taking you back to something different, back to the basics. When I started the platform, the channel, it was about having fun and sharing, my life experiences. And today, I want us to go back there a little bit. So if you are here, you came here because of academic writing. Sijamalizana na academic writing bado. I still continue, producing content that will continue helping you guys make money as academic writers. But today, back on the platform is one very special person in my life. Most of you mnamjua because she's been on the platform before, but in a long break. So, how are you?
I'm fine.
Mko wapi all that time?
I've been away from this channel.
Kwa nini?
Well, I guess many of you follow us on our social media, like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We have a son. He's now 5 months. So last year, we got pregnant.
And today we want to share that story. I mean, it's been an amazing journey ever since. Amazing, but pia kuna challenges kama kutokulala.
Yeah, we not slept for the last 5 months.
Yeah, like if I could have anything today, is just like niambie tunaweza lala straight for 8 hours. That's everything I could ask for. But the journey has been amazing all the same.
Yeah, he's brought so much light into our life.
Yeah, hata kuna mwangaza mingi kwa nyumba saizi. So we wanted to talk about the experience, from the moment you get the results that you are expecting a baby to now.
From the moment you think
you might
be pregnant.
Yeah, because if you are sexually active, I'm sure lazima kuna ile time unakuanga na hizo scares, sometimes inakuwa scares, but inafika time you inakuwa so intense that you start getting the tests and all that, and for most of us inakuanga very scary, and that was the case for us. Ilikuwa very scary time tuligundua kwamba there's a little guy growing inside of you. Yeah, so tulimaliza shule 2019. Yeah, we graduated in 2019 September, and we are so lucky considering that immediately after we graduated, just a few months later, kuna hiyo pandemic, and it disrupted everything in the country and all over the world. So we were lucky to have graduated in 2019, because kama tunge delay, maybe hata tunge graduate online like most people. Me, I don't think online. Okay, I know people may graduate online, but me graduate online mazeni kama sija graduate. Mimi nataka mazeni nivae gown, nipige picha pale kwa uwanja pale, itwa nini hiyo ground ya Chancellor's whatever.
Chancellor's Court.
Yeah, lazima nipige hapo gown na ndio nijue nime graduate. So let's just take you back to how it all started. So after tulimaliza college, go separate ways, of course, because most of you mnajua tulikuwa closely pamoja juu ya shule. So when tulimaliza shule, she went back home, but uzuri tu ni within Nairobi, and me remained president wa Dumbo hapa Kabete, those who know that place. So that is when Valentine Day ya 2020. Yeah, that's when things happened. And ilikuanga something like it happened, it was like the kitu out of the ordinary. In Katule too usual, like your menses in a delay, they're late, and I have to comfort her, tell her that what, it's okay, maybe the change of environment from Dumbo to Tawala. But I don't know if I told you this, nilikuanga tu deep inside, like something was telling me, hapana, this is not one of those moments the pregnancy scares.
Yeah.
And
he was dreaming of babies.
Yeah, I was actually having dreams that niko na mtoto, and it used to be so scary because mi niko na mchezo mingi sana. So nikijaribu kuimagine now I'm going to be somebody's father. I mean, I was
how
like,
unfortunate can that kid?
How unfortunate can that kid be? So it was, for me, it was like, shit. Sasa what? Ndakuwa baba ya nani? Sasa mimi Brayo, and by my name, the name itself, I mean Brayo. Mimi sijaiona msee mwenye ni mkubwa baba ya mtu anaitwa Brayo. So my name alone was just like, wewe msee huwezi kuwa baba ya mtu. So I remember ulikuwa home. I don't remember the exact date, but just
when
after,
you took the test?
Yeah, it was in March.
March 29th.
March 20. She's very
my
good.
My parents were supposed to come on March 6th.
Yeah, and
on my birthday.
On your birthday.
But they didn't.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah. But we had met on after what was it? Valentine was 14th. We met on 15th February 2020.
Yeah.
So her period was supposed to come on March 6th on her birthday, and then now it is March 29th. Hakuna period. That's almost another month. So and then ikifika hapo unajua hii mambo ina move from being a scare to being something very serious. So she was home in Utawala, and at that time kulikuwa kushare kwa hizo mambo ya restrictions za COVID.
Yeah, but so lockdown bado ilikuwa ya Nairobi.
Yeah.
Kulikuwa hiyo ya curfew ya 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, hizo ndo tulishare.
Yeah, so nika travel because she couldn't travel. So she was just home in Utawala with, I think ulikuwa na sister wako na bro mdogo.
Yeah, and my dad.
Na dad. So I traveled to Utawala because she couldn't take the pregnancy test alone. She wanted me to be there. And I would also thought to be there because, you know, pia mimi nilikuwa najua hapa nikiepuka hii mimi na So I bought the kits in Dumbo at a chemist in Dumbo, and then I came with it all the way to Utawala. I couldn't singeingia kwenu juu brother yako mdogo
he was 5. He was 5 years then.
Yeah.
So you know kids, if aingia kwa nyumba, my dad then had gone to up country. So tulikuwa home peke yetu. So angekuja aingie kwa nyumba, my bro would come and tell my dad that there was someone in the house. Actually Brayo.
Yeah. So kwa mabest. So he's atakuwa excited.
Yeah, aseme Brayo alikuwa huko leo. So he didn't come to the house, but you came to the apartment.
The apartment.
But you didn't come in.
Is it the same day tulikuwa after place ya kukula lunch, but kila place ilikuwa imefungwa?
Yeah, there were no sit-ins.
Yeah, no sit-ins.
Only
takeaways. So tulitafuta place huko Utawala, hakuna place ilikuwa inakubali sit-ins. So kama watu tukitembea Kagu, tukatembea all the way from Shooters hadi huko chini. Nikaenda kwa apartment, so singeingia kwa nyumba. So tukaitisha security guy seat. Kulikuwa na only one seat. Ukaomba against caretaker an extra seat. So tukakaa hapo nje na movies. I think we were I was actually bringing you some movies.
Yeah.
So ulikuwa na transfer kwa machine yako. So ukanikabaki hapo nje, and then you went inside to check the test. So akaenda kwa nyumba, and when she came back alikuwa anacheka. So I don't know if unakumbuka, you are laughing. Yeah, you actually laughing. So but I knew hii kitu ni positive. But she was laughing, and she was like proving me wrong. You know, you don't expect her to laugh. So she was laughing, and I looked at the test, and we found it was two lines. Yeah,
but we didn't know what it means.
So usually we know, because I mean those tests are usually straightforward. One line negative, 2 lines positive. It's just the same. The cheapest kit we acquired. Usually we knew, but your time tukaconfuse mpaka tukasahau line bila manishanga nini. You know, because I mean it's just a standard test that 2 lines ina manishanga positive, and then pia imeandikwa pale kwa
ilikuwa imeandikwa. Okay.
Ilikuwa imeandikwa. Basi tukaona kama umefanya mistake. Uliandika vibaya. Ni sasa tutaki, you want it to be negative, ni imekuja positive. So 2 lines. So what now? So shit started getting serious from then on. Mi nikaingia kwa mat, nikarudi back to Dumbo and nikamwacha. So anasema she cried. You said that you started sobbing in your bedroom.
Yeah, for the whole week.
Yeah, she told me that she was so scared. At that time, I think because we started, I think the same day you went to get is it IFAS?
No, the next day.
The next
it was
day.
already late.
Yeah.
The next day. It was on a Sunday when you came.
Uh-huh.
So on Monday, I went to get the IFAS. Because for one, I was feeling guilty that I'm already like 6 weeks along and I've not started taking the IFAS, and they're very
important
during the
first
12 weeks.
Yeah, first 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think when we knew that we were expecting a baby, we were around 6 weeks along. And at 6 weeks, I think it's more or less like the size of a rice grain. Yeah, it's so tiny that, but she was so concerned that people will see. Wataiona. Imagine I'm trying a grain ya rice, but she was so scared that people will see. So akaanza kulia. You know, we were talking on the phone, and she was so down and all that. So I have never understood like what was going through your mind at that time. What were you thinking? What was your immediate, like, what was the most urgent thing at that moment? Because for me, okay, when tuliachana na wewe nikigo back to Dumbo, kwa mati nilikuwa nafikiria tu sana ni pesa, like where am I going to get money, because I have to make some arrangements before the baby comes. I need to be somewhere. I mean, to make the arrangements, have ABCD in place before the baby comes. I know 9 months is a long way, but when you realize 2 months have already
elapsed.
Already elapsed and you have no plan, it just hits you. Plus, COVID-19 is coming in. We are planning to start a business. New business, kama tungeanza ingekuwa done, because ilikuwa inahusu watu.
You needed a crowd.
Yeah. So we put off those plans, and then we have a baby. So when I was going back to my place, a lot was going on in my head. Because for me, it was like, I need to have some money. I need to have this amount of money for planning, because I want my kid to have several things that mostly I didn't have. So I wanted money to achieve, to have some things in place before time. So that was my only worry. What was going through your head?
For me, I have very strict parents. So I was like, what will mommy say? What will daddy say? My dad is so strict. Well, I didn't want to be in that house for another second, but I could just so I had to look for an internship.
Mbio. Utafuta venye uta. But then I think it actually pushed you to actually, get out. I think at COVID-19 ilipatia a lot of people excuse ya kuchill kwa hao. Inakupatia excuse like, so utaenda wapi?
Anyway, at that time, most companies were not hiring.
Yeah,
when we were fresh graduates then, just from school. People are cutting. They are downsizing. So how are they going to take a fresh graduate to okay, I know some got jobs then, but it was so hard to get jobs at that time.
It was.
Yeah, but we were still doing academic writing.
Yeah, okay.
And but our account had not yet grown.
Yeah, it was like 3 months.
It was 3 months.
3 months old.
Yeah.
And we bought it equal.
It was zero orders. Zero
mileage. It was nil. So it was still very young. So it wasn't like twins are depend on it 100%.
Yeah.
So yes, she has very strict parents. That's for sure. And for me, before then I'd already met her mom, and we were like friends. So we were so tunapigiana simu, we talk. And I remember when we were talking, when I went to visit her mom, she was more or less like mkue mwende pole pole, the way they talk in parables, but unashikanisha na maanisha msipate ushoto. So, and we were friends. That's the most difficult part for me, because we were friends. Now how am I going to face her to tell her that, what, mom, I have done this to your daughter, And it was so hard for me because I had met her. At some point I wished tulikuwa tunajuana, because I think for me at that point kwa itakuwa easier, we are not friends. But now tusha meet, you know, we have become friends. I remember even during our graduation alibaya break up pamoja, and sasa saizi ime happen, and the way she's strict for me ilikuwa scary, because lazima ndamface, you know in your head like you have to face her someday, and I was scared that ndaribile ubeshte tulikuwa tusha create ubeshte tena. So for me pia nilikuwa na worry about that. Besides sasa hiyo pesa, una have worry like how are you going to face the mom and live around the dad. That is a different kettle altogether. Huyo sasa ni moto, huyo hata usijaribu kuguza. Sasa ile tunaongelea tu mom, na mom is the softest of the two, but she's still strict, and then you have to now face the dad. I mean, it was the scariest shit a man can ever go through. So alipata internship, akaanza kutafuta do, academic writing and all that. So the next thing was like she has to move out. Yeah, because remember, akona the baby is the size of a rice grain, and she's already concerned that somebody might see. And now the baby is growing by the day. There's no way I can pale, because so we decided that it was best that because pia jobs ndo hizo ziko na challenge, it was best for us to try to plan, for the baby as a team. Like sio kila mtu plan kivyake, mwingine kivyake. So we decided that we are going to hustle together to get everything for the baby as a team.
Yeah.
So we started shopping ya manguo in May.
Yeah, when it was 3 months.
3 months tukaanza kubai manguo. We were like, hey, wakifunga Gikomba, wakifunga importation of clothes, wakifunga Isli. So tulikuwa nataka tubai hizo vitu zote, and we have a video by the way of some of the things we bought. Some of them are proved to be very key, but vingine hata tujaitumia. They are new. Sijui tufungue shop.
Kama sawa.
Bottle warmer, we have never used it. Ile kijina ile kitu ya kushikilia mtoto hapa, never used it.
Guy.
Ile kitu ya kitabu unaweka hapo unaekelea mtoto. I don't know.
Nursing. It's called I didn't nurse him.
Yeah, sure. So ziko huku. You have that video, you can watch out the things that we bought, but at that time tulikuwa tushabai vitu kadhaa, but the most expensive things tulikuwa tujabai, including the cream.
His crib, alright. The drawer, the dressing drawer.
Yeah, the dressing drawers and mambo zingine saa zile mpya kwa tulianza na zile za ndio nini? Second
Thrift.
Camera. Yeah, so tulianza na hizo tukabaibai hadi sasa akakuja, and then sasa kuambia wazazi ndio ilikuwa the biggest thing. Like, for a man it's easy, you can just go and tell mom, what, expecting a child, but for ladies it's hard. That's how the society is set up. I mean, men might be excused for having babies, out here, but ladies, if you have a baby at certain age, people are like, oh no, you should have done this and this first. So for me, it wasn't really a big challenge, but for her, it was a big thing.
Yeah. I didn't tell anyone from my family's side until when I was 34 weeks. I have an elder sister, na sikumwambia. I was like, we got any push, we tell our parents, and I didn't want that. I just wanted a smooth pregnancy. Thank God for COVID. I can say that's the only thing that I can thank COVID for, because it made people not travel a lot. So from March to October, I had not gone home.
Yeah, and that was enough to
that was enough to carry the pregnancy.
The social period.
Yeah.
So
at 34 weeks, you actually pushed me.
Yeah.
I still did not want to tell my mom. I wanted to tell her after I've given birth to our baby. But she pushed me. He was like, what if things go south? What if we need some, okay, we had saved up some money for him, but things go wrong. So what if you have some complications and we need help, and now sasa ndo unaenda hapo hivyo kushtukia watu eti you are pregnant. So he pushed me to now tell my parents.
I felt it was so selfish of us, because the only reason why we were not telling people about our babies, that tukutaka the backlash, and then tulikuwa na avoid pia kwa wazazi, tulikuwa tunaogopa kelele and the strictness of it. So I figured it was so selfish of us. We're just looking out for ourselves. Yet this is a baby's, in a baby's life, in some cases at risk. And pia they have right to know, because our grandparents work. So I felt like we were so selfish. So I was like pushing her awambie earlier, so that najua things can happen. Hizo time sisi zilikuwa zimego on strike nyingi. In fact tulianza, I think we should do another video about the the insurance, the preparation, so that you can actually help many people there. I know time ya COVID watu wengi mmekaa pamoja, so it's very possible that you could also be pregnant right now. So we'll be doing another video maybe of just helping you, because I think for us it wasn't that easy, but she's very good with internet. She's very good with Googling. So she would do a lot of research and call people, and she'd get a lot of information, which insurance is the best. I remember tukienda housing, I don't like asking people things, but it turns out that even if you have NHIF, go and confirm with the facility, do they accept your NHIF, and also ask every month, because I think
sometimes they change. This month they could be using NHIF.
Civil servants ama self-employed.
Civil servants it's okay. Taken in all hospitals that accept NHIF, but some take NHIF yenye civil servants peke yake. Na yetu ni self-employed.
So you need to get that right. Uliza and
don't ask one person.
That's
ask many people. Someone unaweza muuliza na ndio tu ku dismiss akwambia tunachukua. Like that. So ask many people. Ndio siku unajischedule usishtuke na kibila hapo umepewa kibila. True.
So I think we should just do a video on preparing people for this and that thing. It may help many people.
But so with that study at the background our son.
Nataka kunyamaza. Na tumeka kwingine ni manduri. So acha tu pambane hapo na manager. Akwa director. So I felt it was so selfish of us to not get everybody involved. I think I told my family, the first people to know from my side were my brother. I think Odo alikujanga first.
Your brother.
My brother, Maina. He came around, I don't remember. I'm not good with dates.
It was before Kina Manu.
Before Kina Manu. Manu na mabete zetu.
So I guess around June.
Around there. Yeye alikuwa kwanza kujua, and then I called my mom and then my sister. Then they all came and walijua. But from our side, tuliwaambia week what?
From my side? Week 34.
Week 34. That's when.
And we did call them.
Alituma message.
I sent a message na nikazima simu.
Akasema sorry nimeenda offline, najua mtanipigia, I'm off.
In the message I wrote that I was pregnant at 34 weeks, and I've gone to live with Aswani.
You can call him. Swani kuniweka kwa moto.
And what else did I say? Oh, I know you're going to call me, so don't, because I'm going to switch off my phone for the next 1 week. Don't call me. So
aliweka watu wote kwa contact except dad.
I chose my sister, my small sister, my younger sister, my elder sister, and my mom.
So akatumia. Alafu apparently message ikitumwa, simu ya mom ilikuwa na John. So akafuta
message ya mom.
Mom. So only John and Feli
saw the message.
So mom bado ako in the dark.
So my sister, my elder sister, anauliza my younger sister anaitwa John, elder anaitwa Feli. So Feli anakuja anauliza John, umeona hiyo message? John anamwambia, nimeona, hata nimechukua simu ya mom, nimedelete. So hata sijui tutamwambia aje. Sasa when they were having supper, mama John akakuja akamwambia, mom, there's something we need to tell you. Mama like, sawa, suniambie basi. Jana mom, kaa chini kwanza. Mama, suniambie, kwani ukiniambia kama nimesimama.
Kaa chini.
Ukiniambia kama nimesimama kuna shida gani? Niambie au mimi niende kalale. So she gave her phone, akasoma. And my mom, I'm told she didn't eat. she went and slept. And she didn't talk to anyone after the next day. Alikuwa tu amenyamaza. Sister yangu alikuwa home.
Yeah. Yeah, big sister.
Akaona venye vitu zimekuwa heated hapa. Aliamuka the next day. Akarudi kwake.
Yeah, so it wasn't that easy. I mean, for her it was, she took some time before aanze kutuongelesha. But
it
she
didn't
came
take a week.
Yeah, it didn't take a week. Yeah.
That's the good side of her mom.
Yeah. Mama. That's why I was telling her, mwambie mapema. But leo ananitaja na niangalia sasa. Unataka kulala? Kuja basi.
No, we'll introduce him some other time, not today.
Aya. So, it wasn't it was a tough call, especially for her to just send that message. Mimi niliwaanga siku moja anasema tu ndakuja tu umelala, tatuma hiyo message. But tuliwaambia eventually, and mama will come through. Alikuja hadi OC, alikuja home, akaona mtoi. Alikuja home after OC.
After was discharged.
Yeah, after, because OC ilikuwa imekataa.
Yeah, OC you only allowed one visit.
One visitor, so wange come. But so basically that's the, the short or long story from when we knew we were expecting a baby to when we actually now told our parents. My parents wako na shida. In fact, walifurahi because they knew tumekuwa tukidate since 2016.
Yeah.
So wanajua, and sometimes I don't know, my mom she's a little bit town but bado wako na traditional kiasi because unajua tu hiyo age. So hao watu wa kitambo wanaona ngome kaya dem sana, naona ni kama mbona tuoni results. So sometimes they expect like, why not making another step in life? So for her, I think she was relieved that she's going to have another grandchild, especially from me, because they were really expecting. Walikuja kuniambia kumbe walikuwa wanangoja sana.
They thought he was impotent.
They thought I was able to come, not really.
It's true.
Yeah, that's how people might think.
Yeah,
me, as a man, you never know until you actually see something happen. You never know where you are. You never know. So it was a sigh of relief for me and for my family, but not seriously a sigh of relief. But I think for them, they were like happy that I think, when you have a baby, it's more permanent than when you don't. I don't mean that when you don't have a baby together, you are not really permanent, but in most cases, mkiwa na mtoto, you have now something that will keep you guys, together for long. Hata kama mtakuwa pamoja, like you have something in common forever. So I think for them walikuwa wanaona ni kama anaweza niruka siku moja. So wakaona ni kama, the way people think, ni kama sasa vile tumepata kama mtoto, she's now into me and all that. So for them, it wasn't a problem, but for her side, ndo kulikuwa na hiyo challenge. In fact, dad hakujua until I think
the baby was 4 days.
4 days old. That's when he was told. And again, like mom, he did not talk for some time about it for 3 months.
Up to March.
Yeah.
Not 4 months.
4 months. Yeah. He did not talk about it, and he sort of just avoided the topic kabisa completely. Man, we like keeping it in our stomach. Tunaweka vitu kwa tumbo. That's why tunakuwa na mitambi sana. Tumejaza vitu. Anyway, so I think we should do another video about the preparation. Okay, that's the next video.
Yeah. The
preparation, like the things that we'll be sharing our experience, and from it, somebody can.
Yeah, but before that, our pregnancy went up to 41 weeks.
Yeah, 41. Yeah, 41.
Yeah. It's supposed to go up to 40 plus or minus 2
weeks.
Yeah. But now the next video will be about our labor and delivery video.
Yeah, labor and delivery. I think that is the next. Alafu sasa hiyo next ni the preparation. Ama gani ikuje kwanza? No. Anyway, we don't know. Tutaweka tu. Tutapanga tu later. So I hope you guys may enjoy your story yetu kidogo. Atuko kama nani this guy.
No.
Kuna hii guy anakuanga storyteller. Mkurugenzi. Yeah, we were not tuko kwa kurugenzi, but that's basically what we went through. So until next time. Yeah, stay safe. Wearing mask bana na musatinize. Ni what is that? Sanitize. Musatinize. Muvae mask Alafu kama
Stay at home,
yeah,
if you
kama
don't have to go out.
if you don't have to go out, chill tu kejani. Chill kejani, shoot my videos, weka TikTok, maisha songe.